Welcome to Weekly Strat. This shows some basic stats about your upcoming opponent. You can also... This is your team profile, where you can find stats and play calling information about your team. Choose focus players each week who will earn extra.
Yeah.
This is the player card. Here are a player's motivations. How well your team aligns with each player.
Today, it's Madden NFL football. It's a special Saturday edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Winston and the Cleveland Browns versus Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers.
Now from the banks of Lake Erie, EA Sports welcomes you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we finally made it, partner, through the winter, through the spring, now into the summer, and football finally back.
And during that time off, we all cherish our vacation time. But admit it, you're the same as me. When you were working out, when you were doing things, you thought about football, didn't you? And you couldn't wait to be back up here again.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Cleveland. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And the Packers pick it up. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line. So that a nightmarish start to a football game as they... And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need...
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The first throw, here's Winston. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now, after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. Play action now, Winston. And Jameis is going to go down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety.
All right, partner, deuce is wild on this sequence. 2 plays, 2 sacks, and now 2 points thanks to the safety. Offensively, there just didn't seem to be much of a plan when they came out on attack. That let the defense create a little chaos up front and set up one of their guys to make a play and get through and record the sack.
So the Packers make their way out for the first time, and it's Jordan Love that has the keys to the car here in his 5th season as a pro and 2nd as a starter.
And Love established himself as a legitimate franchise quarterback a season ago. And let's not forget, he had to exhibit a lot of patience waiting for his opportunity to become the man. And once he got that chance, he hit the ground running. The question now from the rest of the league, can he sustain that success? The Packers certainly believe he will.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. 20! And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 51 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Dobbs goes in motion. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Stays on his feet. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Jet sweep, here's Reed. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Here's 3rd and 3. Love. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. They go with Jacobs. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So they only needed a couple of feet there on 4th down, but they got more than that and then some as he takes this into the end zone.
And I love your description right there, right? 4th and short. They got that. No problem. Let's go ahead and get the rest of it. Finish it off in the end zone. Touchdown. Everyone goes away happy on that one.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And this is good as they extend it out now to a 9-0 lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They trail now 9-0. The opening safety followed by the touchdown a moment ago. So an early hole to dig out of as the drive starts 1st and 10. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They go play action. Winston. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to get the football there as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Now Love. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Love now on 2nd down. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Martin Emerson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Now a give to Jacobs running right. 82 yards rushing for him now to this point. They're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Now McManus will line up for the field goal from 28 yards out. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. Now a throw caught by one of their linemen. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
And the fake field goal works to perfection. You don't see it often, and they caught him by surprise.
And how about the guts to call it in that situation? Think you're going to get an easy 3? Instead, you turn it into 6.
McManus's point after is good. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no thought of a return here for Hines. The Browns drive about to get started. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the play as they try to chip away at this 16-point deficit.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Jameis to throw it. He'll check this down to Hines. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And Chubb going to push forward and pick up a Browns first down as he'll get this across the 50 to the 49. And again, it's Chubb. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. CD, put on your OC cap here. What do you do? 2nd and 1, you get stuffed. Now 3rd and 1.
You know, in the old days, I would have said we're going to line up and we're going to run the same darn play and we're going to get it right. But nowadays, as tough as deep.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 41. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Jaden Reed, 59 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 40-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. Here's Winston.
he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now a 2nd and 10. Winston. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line.
And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Devontae Wyatt. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. The Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that
launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 55 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Runs through the contact. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Packers are an extra point away from going up by 30. McManus's point after is good. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns set to take over. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Off the play fake, Winston. That's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing, Winston. Drops it off for Chubb. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Winston. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Kenny Clark, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Winston now. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. And into the end zone, it's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick-6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Devontae Wyatt able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. This is Jeff Swaim, the tight end. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout is going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
On first down, Willis. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Another big play here as they strike for 31. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, down at the 31. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Willis to throw. Leaping, and he makes the grab. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point from McManus is good. And the route is on here in this first half. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. The Browns drive about to get started. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab on. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
McManus's point after is good. And a route is on here in this first half. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt, Charles, with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. A short one there, caught by Swain. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Watson. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Faking the give. Now Watson. That's into the hands of Crochet. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 31-yard line.
Good to get it. Get it.
They run with Ford. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. This
Oh,
offense
better
finding
get it.
its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
I'll blow it out there.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers. Bo Melton, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Packers just continue to roll. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And the route is on here in this 1st half. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. That ball caught by his rookie wideout. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards. Watson now to throw. And now Watson throws another interception. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that goes to the goal line if you throw.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 59 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up for the 1st and 10.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
To throw, here's Willis. Touchdown! 8 yards out, and the Packers have got it on cruise control. McManus now for the extra point. Fake it, and he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Devontae Wyatt. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun, Watson.
Get from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this 1st half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
Fielded at the 20. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Now Willis on 1st and 10. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers. Bo Melton with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Packers extend their lead yet again. Extra point from McManus is good. And the route is on here in this 1st half. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. Little soul search. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Now McManus for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Watson. He's got room at the 30. And down to the 19-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Watson. That's complete to Bell over the middle. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Watson looks to throw again. The throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Watson off play action. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And now the rookie's free. And into the end zone, it's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. McManus's point after is good, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. Remember, the preseason has shrunk from 4 games down to 3. So just 2 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, most of the starters have made their cameo and departed, but plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose as we get you right back out to Brandon God.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now Willis on 1st and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers. Bo Melton, 71 yards. And the Packers are pouring it on. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Let's see if they can keep
The
the kick.
Browns drive about to get started. They will start this drive with Ford. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up the 3-yard gain.
Again, they turn to Ford. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Watson on 1st down. That would complete to Prochet. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Ford. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Yay.
Nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Now it's Watson. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll get 5 out of the scramble and hit 2nd down. Here's Watson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Back to throw, Watson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Watson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. To throw is Watson. Into the hands of his tight end, Jeff Swain. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. This is 4th. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Watson. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. Hopkins' kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers just continue to roll. McManus's point after is good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ford. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. The Browns send out their punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. 1st and 10, it's Willis. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Lloyd. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
On 2nd down, it's Lloyd trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He was a 3rd-round pick, not rounds 1 or 2, but this franchise, they think he can be something with time.
There were a few teams that thought he would go in the 1st round, late in the 1st round. He ends up sliding to the 3rd. So a lot of teams think now maybe this group got a steal. They've got a chance to have a really good player here if he can develop.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, it all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
Lloyd. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close, sneaking.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Marshawn Lloyd. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Cleveland offense ready to go. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. To throw on 2nd is Watson. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense. And a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
And he's got this down to the 35. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the 1st. Up the middle they go. 4. Pretty nice aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Here's a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Watson, open his swing, and he lost the football, and the Packers pick it up. goes left side. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. McManus now for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Flush to his right. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And the Packers pick it up. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Willis. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Bo Melton,
32 yards.
And the Packers continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth.
McManus's point after is good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this fourth quarter.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure. The pressure gets to him again.
Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
Pardon my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front seven today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Take it right on the 30. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. It has been a dream start to the preseason thus far as they look to finish things strong in the fourth quarter.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 63 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. They'll run on first down. Lloyd. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lloyd, and he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 38. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Willis on the option to the right, and he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. 2nd and 7. Now a handoff up the middle. Lloyd, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Check it.
Now they'll audible to something else. Oh, they set the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. No, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Willis looking to throw it. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Now 2nd and 9. Willis looking to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Lloyd. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now it's 3rd and 3. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on down. Pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Browns drive about to get started. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now Watson, he's going to move him around. Watson on 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Watson. Caught here by Bell. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 1 now. A shotgun snap for Watson. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. But this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
44-yard punt, return of 9. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They lead big. Quite the kickoff, really, to this exhibition schedule as they start once more with a 1st and 10. Here's Willis now off the play fake. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And got his man, complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
18, Rebel, 18.
Play fake. Here's Willis. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well.
Touchdown! Bo Melton, 36 yards. And the Packers have got it on cruise control. And that touchdown, his 5th touchdown grab of the game, and that ties him with Jerry Rice from 1990, Kellen Winslow Sr. from 1981, and Bob Shaw back in 1950 for the most receiving touchdowns in a single NFL contest. Now McManus for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago. Add on to their big lead. Scoring summary. Usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
Oh, shit.
Welcome to your franchise staff. Here you find the right coaches. Staff points can be used when you have enough staff points to see what effect each. Some talent trees make you select a path to follow to build.
Damn. All right. All right, y'all. We'll be back.